Yeah, really disappointed that video was got out and published, and I think we have to look at ourselves there. I think where my view is that it can be missed, because if you tell me any rugby team in the world, especially with our mission here in Cape Town, who wouldn't celebrate playing at home, people think you're celebrating because you're playing Munster. No, we're celebrating because of what this has brought to the city. I mean, I think there are 5,000. I heard, I might be wrong. Surely, might have been 5,000 Munster fans. It's brilliant. I mean, what it just means to the economy of the city, let alone the occasion of the emotion. We were sitting in we're in a suite just up here. It was beautiful. It was a seat with the crowd. It was empty. You're overlooking the stadium. We were celebrating having beaten. It was a really tough game against Connacht. Having a beer, and we weren't expecting anything from Leinster Munster. And then somebody just looks at the screen and said, "Watch this!" And so the whole place grew, but it can't be happening. We're going to play at home, and that celebration, and which goes on to the Joseph thing, which I'm sure has been used in Munster team talks. But no question. I mean, we'll probably do the same thing. But I don't if any of them or us could say the players think we've got a home final, and I know you used bad words. We're going to do it. We're going to win it. He used worse language, which is unfortunate. It's a betrayal of Joseph. We betrayed Joseph and his trust that thing got out. But you're not going to say, "Oh, it's Munster." Yeah, we're playing home against Munster. Oh, shit, we're going to lose. Or let's lose it. You know what I mean? So it was entirely incontinent. There'd not be one rugby team in the world who wouldn't have reacted like we did. Joseph language should have been published. But it was genuinely a celebration. We had planned. We were nagging the URC. Charles and them would try and get us tickets to the European Cup finals, the Heineken Cup finals, so we could get to it and prepare. We were ready to go, and suddenly you get the sun. Look up at TV. We're staying at home. We sold out 55,000 tickets in 2 nights. It's a fantastic thing for Cape Town, and that's what we were celebrating. And the players were, let's go. We can do it. We can win it again. It's a choice that you see in the European, and the teams are winning at home. So it's a massive boost for us. So actually, I think we owe Joseph an apology for that. I think anybody who sees it as a thing, a slight against Munster, is completely wrong. It could have been, that game could have been, let's say, Connacht against Ospreys, and let's say Connacht were to win it to us to play, we would have celebrated just as hard. We've never beaten Munster. We got a hiding in Limerick. They ended our 21 or 22 game winning record here on the 15th of April. We're not going to celebrate playing Munster. Yeah, the British and Irish Lions. It's Echis Nam was one of the best rugby players in the world. So it was purely about, it's important that, and Joseph's thing is sheer exuberance, saying that we're going to, so I can't use the language here, but I feel like we let ourselves down by that video going out, because I'm no doubt it's used as a motivational trick, but I think there's no other team, I don't think another team would have reacted any differently to us.
You say that it's in rugby. If you watch the British and Irish Lions video, 97 series with Jim Telfer,
100%,
Rusty and Tracy,
100%, 100%,
that's up-close forward. That's the breakdown. They're not coming out to a betting part.
No, listen, that's exactly our sentiment. I just feel, but I'll tell you two other things about that. Joseph, when he arrived here, we nicknamed him Builder Bear. And the bear's been poked. And if there's one player who can deliver on that in this team, because he's got the mindset and he's not the only player, but he can deliver on what he'll put in. And I think if they're going to spend their time chasing Joseph Dweba, that's great, because he won't retreat. And the other thing that probably irritated me a little bit, which has nothing to do with Munster, was people saying we reduced the ticket prices to fill up the stadium. I think it was a brilliant gesture by the URC, whoever the decision makers were, because so fantastic that the people of Cape Town have supported us in these things, afford to come to this game. I tell you the truth. I mean, Chile, you probably know the facts. I mean, we could have sold the stadium 5 times over for this game. We could have had the ticket price at R1,000, and we would have sold out, maybe taken a day or two longer. But the crowd would have looked a lot different. And whether it's corporate or that thing, and that we're so brilliant. What the URC has done here is, we're here, the people of Cape. This is what started next season. We had it in this, I don't know if you remember, Gavin, 2016 in the Super Rugby, or we played the Chiefs in a league, and I think he was still here. And we sold, it was close to full. We then trebled the ticket prices for the quarterfinal, and the players ran out, ran out, where's everybody? And I think the goodwill we get will build this URC legacy here at the start of next season. I think it's a massively good gesture. And if people think it's because of €3 to set up, it's wrong. And it's also a lack of understanding of where we are in the world. We're sitting in this in a really tough economic thing with an unemployment rate of close to 50%. It's fantastic what the URC and SA Rugby and Western Province, I don't know who's responsible, have done. So if people think it was €3 tickets at the upper tier to sell out, wrong.